ghost signal. The alarm screamed through the dark halls of Earth's deep space monitoring station. Lieutenant Sarah Parker jumped from her chair. Her coffee spilled across the control panel. "What is that?" she whispered. The screen showed something impossible. A signal, not just any signal, a human signal, coming from the dead zone of space where nothing survived. Sarah's hands shook as she typed. The computer analyzed the signal. Then it showed a name that made her heart stop. USS Redemption, no, Sarah said. That's not possible. The USS Redemption was a ghost. Everyone knew the story. 50 years ago, when aliens attacked Earth, the Redemption was humanity's greatest warship. A massive supercarrier, 10,000 soldiers, the best technology Earth ever built. Then it vanished. One day, during the worst battle, the Redemption jumped into hyperspace. It never came back. Earth waited. Months passed, then years, nothing. Most people believed the ship was destroyed. The 10,000 souls lost forever in the darkness of space. But now, 50 years later, the signal was back. Sarah grabbed her radio. "Commander, you need to see this now." Within minutes, Commander James Rodriguez stood behind her. His face went pale as he read the screen. "Is this real?" he asked. "I checked 3 times, Sarah replied. "It's real. It's them." Rodriguez leaned closer. The signal carried a message. Just 4 words. But those 4 words changed everything. "We're coming home." Rodriguez immediately contacted Earth Command. Within an hour, every military leader on Earth knew. Within 2 hours, the news spread everywhere. People gathered in streets. Some cried. Some prayed. Others simply stared at the sky. Captain Maya Chen received the call at midnight. She was Earth's best starship captain. Young, smart, and fearless. When Earth needed someone for impossible missions, they called Maya. "Captain Chen," the voice on the phone said. "We need you." Maya arrived at headquarters before sunrise. Admiral Stevens met her at the door. His eyes were red. "He hadn't slept, Maya," he said. "We're sending you to find them." "The Redemption?" Maya asked. Stevens nodded. "The signal came from the void sector, near the old battlefield. We need to know what happened. We need to know if they're really alive." Maya felt a chill. The void sector was dangerous. Ships that went there rarely came back. Strange energy storms, broken space, and something else. Something people didn't like to talk about. "When do I leave?" Maya asked. 2 hours, Stevens said. "Take the Falcon. Choose your best crew." Maya picked 12 people. Engineers, soldiers, scientists, each one the best at their job. They loaded the ship quickly. The Falcon was fast and strong, perfect for dangerous missions. As they launched, Maya looked at Earth below. Blue and beautiful. She wondered what the Redemption crew felt when they left 50 years ago. Did they know they wouldn't return for half a century? The journey took 3 days. 3 days of jumping through hyperspace. 3 days of wondering. Maya's crew was quiet. Everyone knew the stories about the Redemption. About the brave soldiers who sacrificed everything. "Captain," her navigator called. "We're approaching the coordinates." Maya stood. "Drop to normal space. Activate all scanners." The Falcon emerged into the void sector. Space here looked wrong. Twisted, dark clouds of energy floated everywhere. Old wreckage from ancient battles drifted in the darkness. "Scanning," the science officer said. "I'm not picking up anything." "No ships, no signals," Maya frowned. "That's impossible." The signal came from here. They waited, scanning, searching, finding nothing. Then Maya saw it. A shadow. Massive. Moving through the clouds. "There," she pointed. The clouds parted, and Maya's breath caught in her throat. The USS Redemption floated before them. Huge, beautiful, impossible. But something was wrong. The ship looked new. No damage, no rust. After 50 years in space, it should be a wreck. Instead, it gleamed like it was built yesterday. "Captain," her communications officer said nervously. "Should I hail them?" Maya nodded. Her mouth was dry. "USS Redemption, this is Captain Maya Chen of Earth Defense. Please respond." Silence. Long, terrible silence. Then static. A crackling sound. Finally a voice. "Captain Chen." The voice was calm, steady. "This is Admiral Carter of the Redemption. We need to talk." "Admiral Carter," Maya whispered. She knew that name. He was the original captain. But he should be over 90 years old now. "We found something out here, Captain," Carter continued. "Something that changes everything. Something Earth needs to know." Maya's sensors officer suddenly shouted. "Captain, Multiple contacts. Coming up behind the redemption. The screen lit up. 1, 5, 10, 20, 50 alien ships. Emerging from behind the redemption. Moving in formation. Are they attacking? Maya demanded. No, Captain, the officer said. They're escorting. Like a guard. Maya stared at the impossible sight. The lost supercarrier. The mysterious alien fleet. 50 years of silence. And now this? Admiral Carter. Maya said slowly. Who are they? Are those ships your prisoners? Or your allies? The answer came through the static, and it made everything more terrifying. Captain Chen, Carter said. That's what we need to explain. But first you need to know something. The aliens who attacked Earth 50 years ago, they're coming back. And this time they're bringing 1,000 ships. We have 30 days. Maya's blood turned cold. We brought help, Carter added. But you need to trust us. Humanity's survival depends on it. The communication ended. Maya stood frozen. Around her the crew stared in shock. The redemption was home. But it brought a warning. War was coming. Again. And nothing would ever be the same. The lost year's Captain Maya Chen couldn't breathe. Her mind replayed Admiral Carter's words. 1,000 ships, 30 days, Captain. Her weapons officer spoke nervously. Earth Command is calling. They want to know what's happening. Maya stared at the massive redemption floating before them. Behind it, 50 alien ships waited in perfect formation, silent, watching. Tell Earth Command to stand by, Maya said, and send them everything we're seeing. Back on Earth, chaos erupted. Military bases went on high alert. Citizens saw the news. Panic spread through cities. The alien war was supposed to be over. 50 years of peace. Now the nightmare was returning. Admiral Stevens contacted Maya directly. His face appeared on the screen. He looked angry and scared. Captain Chen, Stevens said sharply. What is going on up there? Are we under attack? I don't know, sir, Maya admitted. The redemption claims they brought allies. But allies? Stevens interrupted. Those are alien ships. How do we know this isn't a trick? Before Maya could answer, her communication system activated. A new message from the redemption. Captain Chen, Carter's voice came through. We know Earth is afraid. We understand. But please let us explain. Give us 1 hour. Just listen to our story. Maya looked at her crew. They were scared too, but they were also curious. Everyone wanted to know the truth. 1 hour, Maya agreed. But Admiral, one wrong move and we're jumping out of here. Understood, Carter replied. Sending video transmission now. The screen changed. Maya saw Admiral James Carter. But something was wrong. Carter commanded the redemption 50 years ago. He should be an old man now. Gray hair, wrinkles, maybe 90 years old. Instead, the man on screen looked 40. Strong, healthy. His eyes were sharp and clear. How is this possible? Maya whispered. Carter smiled sadly. I know what you're thinking, Captain. Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you about the 50 years we lost. The video showed the past. 50 years ago, the day the redemption vanished, Carter's voice narrated. The aliens were destroying Earth, city after city burning. We were losing, so I made a choice. A desperate choice. The video showed the redemption in battle. Enemy ships everywhere. Earth's moon exploding in the background. We activated an experimental jump drive, Carter continued. Something scientists said was too dangerous. It was supposed to take us behind enemy lines. Instead, it threw us somewhere else. Somewhere impossible. The screen showed strange colors. Twisted space. Then darkness. We arrived in another dimension, Carter said. A place between universes. Our ship was damaged. Systems failing. We were trapped, lost, and we thought we would die there. Maya leaned forward. Her crew gathered around, listening. But then we found them, Carter said softly. The builders. The video changed. It showed a beautiful planet. Massive cities made of crystal and light. And aliens. But not like the monsters that attacked Earth. These aliens looked peaceful. Elegant. The builders saved us, Carter explained. They repaired our ship. Gave us food and shelter. We lived on their world for 5 years. Learning their language. Understanding their culture. The video showed redemption crew members walking through alien cities. Children playing with alien children. Humans and aliens working together. They were kind, Carter said, but also sad. You see, Captain, the builders had a terrible story too. The screen went dark. Then it showed burning worlds. Destroyed civilizations. Death everywhere. The swarm. Carter's voice became cold. That's what the builders called them. The same aliens that attacked Earth 50 years ago. The swarm doesn't negotiate, doesn't show mercy. They travel galaxy to galaxy, consuming everything, destroying everything. Maya felt sick. How many worlds? Carter answered as if he heard her question. The swarm destroyed 300 civilizations, billions of lives. The builders were the only ones who escaped. They ran, hid in that dimension, but they knew the swarm would find them eventually. The video showed builder scientists working with human engineers. The builders made us an offer. Carter said, "Help us fight the swarm. In return, we give you technology." "Technology to save Earth," Maya's science officer gasped. "Is that why the ship looks new?" Carter nodded in the video. "Yes. Builder technology is beyond anything Earth has. They rebuilt the Redemption, made it stronger, faster. They also enhanced us." The screen showed medical facilities, human soldiers lying in strange machines. "Enhanced?" Maya asked quietly. "Improved our bodies," Carter explained. "Faster reflexes, sharper minds, longer life. It's why I look young, Captain. All of us do. The builders gave us the tools to fight the swarm." The video showed training. Humans learning to use advanced weapons, flying ships that bent space itself. "We trained for 40 years, Carter said. 40 years preparing, learning, growing stronger. And then, 5 years ago, Builder Scouts detected something terrible. The screen showed space, long-range sensors, a massive fleet moving through the galaxy. The swarm found Earth's location. Carter's voice shook. 1,000 ships, moving slowly but steadily. They'll arrive in 30 days, maybe less. Maya's hands gripped her chair. "Why didn't you warn us sooner?" "We tried," Carter said desperately. "We've been trying to get home for 5 years. But the path between dimensions is unstable. It took us this long to find a safe route. We came as fast as we could." The video showed the Redemption's journey. Fighting through dimensional storms, navigating impossible space. "The 50 builder ships you see," Carter continued. "They're volunteers. They know they might die, but they're willing to fight. Because if Earth falls, the swarm will find their dimension next. We're all in this together." The transmission ended. Carter's face appeared live again. "Captain Chen," he said seriously, "I know this sounds crazy. I know you don't trust us. But please, contact Earth. Tell them what I told you. We have 30 days to prepare. 30 days or humanity dies." Maya sat in silence. Her crew looked at her, waiting. Suddenly, her long-range sensors screamed. Her tactical officer shouted, "Captain, contact. Unknown ship approaching fast." "Swarm?" Maya demanded. "I don't know." "It's huge. Bigger than anything in our database." The view screen showed it. A massive black ship, shaped like a blade, moving through space like a predator. "That's a swarm scout." Carter's voice cut in urgently. They sent it ahead to map Earth's defenses. "One ship?" Maya asked. "We can handle one ship." "No," Carter said. "You can't. Watch. Earth's defense satellites detected the scout. Automatically they fired missiles, laser beams, railgun slugs. Everything humanity had, the weapons hit the black ship. Explosions covered its surface. Then the smoke cleared. Not a scratch. The ship's armor glowed. It had absorbed every attack. "Oh my God," Maya whispered. "One scout ship," Carter said grimly. "Now imagine 1,000. The scout began scanning. Energy beams swept across Earth's moon, recording, analyzing, learning Earth's weaknesses. "We can stop it," Carter said. "But you have to trust us. Let us engage." Maya made a choice. Maybe the wrong choice. Maybe the only choice. "Do it," she said. The Redemption moved forward. The 50 builder ships followed, their weapons charged. Energy different from anything Maya had seen. Purple lightning that crackled through space. They opened fire. The scout tried to dodge, but builder weapons were too fast. The purple energy wrapped around the black ship like chains, crushing, burning. The scout fought back. Black beams shot out. One hit a builder ship. It exploded instantly, but the Redemption pressed forward. Carter's crew worked like machines. Perfect coordination. No wasted movement. The ship danced through space, avoiding every attack. More purple energy. More chains. The scout screamed. A terrible sound through space. Then it exploded. A brilliant flash. Pieces scattered everywhere. Silence. Maya's crew cheered. They had won, but Carter's face showed no joy. "Captain," he said quietly. Before it died, the scout sent a signal. Back to the swarm fleet. What kind of signal? Maya asked, though she already knew Earth's exact location. Updated defenses. Everything they need to know. Maya's blood went cold. How long do we have? Carter checked his instruments. His face went pale. The signal reached them 15 days ago, he said slowly. 15 days? Maya couldn't understand. But you said they were 30 days away. I was wrong, Carter whispered. The scout was sent ahead 15 days ago, which means the main fleet. Alarms erupted across every ship. Earth's long-range sensors, the Falcon sensors, the Redemption sensors, all screaming the same thing. Maya's tactical officer shouted in panic. Multiple hyperspace signatures. Massive energy readings. Captain, they're here. The stars rippled. Space tore open. And through the tears they came. 1 ship. 10 ships. 100 ships. More and more and more. The swarm had arrived. Not in 30 days. Not in 15 days. Now, Maya stared at the screen. 1,000 alien warships filled the sky above Earth, blotting out the stars. Each one bigger than the scout. Each one ready to kill. Earth Command, Maya said into her radio. Her voice somehow steady. This is Captain Chen. The swarm is here. All ships to battle stations. She looked at Carter's face on the screen. Admiral, she said, I hope your technology is as good as you say. Carter's jaw tightened. So do I, Captain. So do I. The war for Earth's survival had begun. Alliance or extinction. The sky above Earth turned black. Not from night. From ships. 1,000 swarm warships blocked out the sun. Captain Maya Chen watched her screen in horror. Every sensor screamed warnings. Every alarm rang at once. Her crew sat frozen, staring at the impossible sight. Captain, her weapons officer whispered. What do we do? Maya's mouth was dry. Her hands shook. She commanded 12 people on one small ship. Out there, facing them, was an army that destroyed 300 civilizations. Earth Command, Maya spoke into her radio. Do you see this? Admiral Stevens' voice came back. Panic filled every word. We see it, Captain. Every defense station is online. Every ship is launching. But Maya, there's too many. Around Earth, humanity's fleet assembled. 300 ships. Earth's entire military. Soldiers who trained their whole lives for this moment. They moved into formation. Ready to fight. Ready to die. But 300 against 1,000. The math was simple. Terrible. Hopeless. Captain Chen. Admiral Carter's voice cut through the chaos. Calm. Steady. We can win this. But you have to trust me. Trust you? Maya almost laughed. Admiral, look at them. We're outnumbered. Outgunned. Even with your technology, we don't need more guns. Carter interrupted. We need a better strategy. Link your communications to Earth Command. I need to speak with everyone. Now. Maya hesitated. Then she made the connection. Carter's face appeared on every screen. Every ship. Every military base on Earth. Millions of people watching. People of Earth. Carter began. I am Admiral James Carter. 50 years ago, I left to fight aliens. Today I've returned. And I'm asking you to fight one more time. On Earth, people gathered around screens. In shelters. In streets. Families holding each other. Children crying. Everyone listening. The swarm wants to destroy you, Carter said. Like they destroyed 300 other worlds. But they made one mistake. They gave us 50 years. 50 years to prepare, to learn, to become stronger. Carter's image changed. It showed the redemption. The builder ships. Human soldiers in advanced armor. We are not the same species that ran 50 years ago. Carter's voice grew powerful. We are faster, smarter, better. And we brought allies. The builders stand with us. 50 of their best ships. Together we can win, but only if we fight as one. Maya watched Earth Command. Admiral Stevens looked at other officers. They whispered, argued, scared, uncertain. Admiral Stevens, Carter addressed him directly. I know you don't trust me. I know this seems impossible, but I'm asking you to take a chance. Let me coordinate the defense. Give me command, just for this battle. Stevens' face showed the struggle. Trust a man who vanished for 50 years? Or fight alone and lose everything? If we're going to die, Stevens finally said, we might as well die trying something new. You have command, Admiral Carter. Carter nodded. Thank you. Now everyone listen carefully. Here's what we're going to do. The swarm fleet began moving. Slowly, like a dark wave rolling toward Earth. No communication, no demands. Just death approaching all human ships, Carter ordered. Form defensive sphere around Earth. Redemption and builder ships will take forward position. Maya watched the formations change. Earth's 300 ships surrounded the planet. A thin shell of metal and courage. The Redemption and 50 builder ships moved ahead, facing the 1,000. Are you crazy? Maya radioed Carter. 51 ships against 1,000? Not against, Carter replied. We're the bait. The swarm thinks in simple terms, Carter explained. They see the strongest threat. They attack it first. They'll focus on us. Ignore Earth's fleet. That's when you strike. Maya understood. A trap. Exactly. But Captain, I need you to do something. Take the Falcon. Go round the battle. Find the swarm command ship. Command ship? Maya asked. How do I know which one? It'll be in the center. Largest ship. Heavily protected. The swarm is like a hive. Kill the queen, the whole hive falls apart. Maya's pilot turned to her. Captain, that's suicide. Probably, Maya agreed. She looked at her crew. Young faces, scared faces. Anyone want to leave? I won't blame you, nobody moved. Her weapons officer smiled. We're with you, Captain. Maya felt pride, fear, love for these brave people. Then let's go save the world. The Falcon broke formation, quietly, slipping around the edge of battle. While everyone watched the swarm advance, Maya's ship disappeared into the darkness. The swarm reached firing range. The front line of black ships opened up. Red beams shot through space. Hundreds of them. Like bloody rain. Shields up, Carter commanded. The builder ship's shields activated. Purple energy barriers. Beautiful, powerful. The red beams hit. The shields held. Return fire. The Redemption and builder ships attacked. Purple lightning. Energy that twisted space itself. They hit swarm ships hard. 3 swarm ships exploded. Then 5 more. The builder weapons were incredible, but the swarm had numbers. For every ship destroyed, 10 more appeared. Red beams came from every direction. 1 builder ship's shield failed. Red beams pierced through. The ship broke apart. Silent. Burning. Stay in formation. Carter ordered. Don't break. Don't scatter. The Redemption danced through the attacks. Carter's enhanced crew worked perfectly. Every movement precise. Every shot counted. They destroyed 20 swarm ships, 30, 40, but more builder ships died. The math was catching up. On Earth, people watched the battle. Parents held children. Soldiers prayed. Everyone knew the truth. They were losing now. Carter shouted, Earth fleet attack. 300 human ships charged forward. While the swarm focused on the Redemption, Earth's fleet hit them from behind. Missiles, railguns, nuclear weapons, swarm ships exploded. Surprised, confused. The trap worked. For 5 minutes, humanity was winning. Destroying swarm ships by the dozens. Hope sparked in people's hearts. Then the swarm adapted. They always adapted. The black ships split into 2 groups. Half continued attacking the Redemption. Half turned to face Earth's fleet. Evasive maneuvers. Earth captains screamed, but human ships were slower, older. Red beams cut through them like paper. 10 ships exploded, 20, 50. Maya watched from far away. Her heart breaking, friends dying, comrades burning. Focus, Captain, her navigator said. We're almost there. The Falcon had circled around. Now they approached the swarm's center. And there it was. The command ship, massive, 3 times bigger than any other swarm vessel. Black and terrible. Surrounded by 50 guard ships. That's impossible to reach, Maya's weapons officer said. Then we make it possible. Maya replied. All power to engines. Prepare boarding pods. Boarding? Her crew stared. Captain, we'll never survive. We don't need to survive, Maya said quietly. We need to win. Now move. The Falcon accelerated, faster, racing toward the command ship. Swarm guards detected them. Red beams filled space. One hit the Falcon's wing. Alarms blared. Hull breach, keep going, Maya commanded. Another hit, then another. The Falcon was dying, burning, falling apart, but still moving forward. Boarding range in 10 seconds. The pilot shouted. Maya grabbed her rifle. Everyone to the pods. Now, her crew ran. 12 people, into 3 boarding pods. Pods designed for ship-to-ship combat. Tiny metal coffins that could pierce enemy hulls. Launch. Maya screamed. The pods shot out. The Falcon exploded behind them. Their home, their ship, gone, but the pods kept flying. straight at the command ship. Swarm weapons fired. One pod exploded, 4 people dead. Then the second pod was hit, 4 more gone. Only Maya's pod remained. 4 people left, flying through hell toward an impossible target. Brace, the pilot yelled. They hit. Metal screamed. The pod drilled through the command ship's hull. Sparks, fire, then darkness. Maya kicked the door open. They were inside. The command ship's interior was nightmare. Organic. Wet. Like being inside a living creature. The walls pulsed. The floor moved and swarm creatures were everywhere. They weren't ships. They were monsters. 10 feet tall. Black armor. Claws like knives. Red eyes glowing. Open fire! Maya screamed. Her team shot. The creatures roared. One went down. Then another. But more came. Always more. Maya's engineer fell. Claws through his chest. Gone. Her scientist fell next. Fighting. Screaming. Dead. Only Maya and her pilot remained, running, shooting, deeper into the ship. The core, Maya gasped. We need to find the core. They turned a corner, and there it was. The command center, a massive chamber. In the middle, a creature, bigger than the others, connected to thousands of cables. Its brain literally wired into the ship. That's it, Maya whispered. That's the Queen. Guards attacked. Maya and her pilot fought back to back, shooting, dodging. 1 guard fell, 2, 3. The pilot went down, wounded, bleeding. Maya was alone. She ran toward the Queen, guards chasing. She pulled a grenade from her belt. The last one, a claw hit her side. Pain exploded. She fell. The Queen turned its massive head, red eyes staring, judging, a human, small, weak, dying. Maya smiled through blood. Not today. She activated the grenade. Threw it. The guards tried to stop it. Too slow. The grenade hit the Queen's head. Stuck there, beeping. Maya closed her eyes. The explosion tore through the command center. The Queen shrieked, then died, and across the battle something changed. The swarm ship stopped moving. Just stopped. Hanging in space, confused, lost. What's happening? Carter demanded from the Redemption. His sensors officer checked. The command ship. It's dead. The swarm. They're not coordinating anymore. Then finish them. Carter roared. All ships attack. Don't let them recover. Earth's fleet surged forward. The Redemption unleashed everything. Builder ships fired without stopping. The swarm tried to fight back. But without coordination they were helpless. Lost. Individual ships fled. Others just floated, waiting to die. One by one they were destroyed. Hours later, silence. The battle was over. The swarm was defeated. Earth's sky slowly cleared, but the victory cost everything. Of 300 human ships, only 90 survived. Of 50 builder ships, 20 remained. Thousands dead. Maybe tens of thousands. Admiral Carter searched the wreckage, looking for Maya's pod. For survivors, they found her floating in debris, barely alive. Her pilot dead beside her. Carter's crew brought her aboard the Redemption. Medical teams worked frantically. Builder technology saved her life. When Maya opened her eyes, Carter was there. You did it, he said softly. You saved Earth. Maya smiled weakly. We did it together, Carter nodded. Together. Outside, Earth began celebrating. Cities lit up. People dancing, crying, alive. But in the Redemption's medical bay, Maya and Carter knew the truth. This was just the first battle. The swarm was vast. One fleet defeated, but others existed. Out there, in the galaxy. They'll come back, Maya whispered. Yes, Carter agreed. But next time we'll be ready. Humanity learned something today. We're not alone. We're not weak. And we don't give up. Maya looked at the stars through the window. Beautiful, dangerous, full of enemies and allies. Admiral, she said, I think we need to have a long conversation about the future. Carter smiled. I think you're right, Captain. Welcome to the new age. Earth had survived. Barely. But humanity had proven something important. They could fight. They could win. And they would never stop defending their home. The age of humanity's redemption had truly begun. Earth's redemption. 3 months passed since the great battle. Earth was healing. Cities rebuilt. Families mourned their dead. But hope lived again. Captain Maya Chen stood in the Redemption's observation deck. Her wounds had healed thanks to builder medicine, but the scars remained. Reminders of the price paid for victory. Admiral Carter joined her at the window. Together they watched Earth below, blue and beautiful. How are you feeling? Carter asked. Different, Maya said honestly. I died that day, or almost did. Now everything feels strange, like I'm seeing the world for the first time. Carter nodded. That's normal. After what you've been through, nothing is the same. Maya touched the window. What happens now, Admiral? The swarm is still out there. One fleet defeated. But you said there are others. Yes, Carter admitted. The builders estimate at least 5 more swarm fleets exist. Each one as large as the one we fought. Maybe larger. Maya's stomach tightened. Then we haven't won. We just survived. Surviving is winning, Carter said. Each day we live, we grow stronger. The builders are sharing more technology. Earth is building new ships, training new soldiers. We're preparing. Will it be enough? Maya asked. Before Carter could answer, alarms blared. Red lights flashed across the redemption. Alert! A voice shouted through speakers. Unknown energy signature detected. Multiple contacts approaching Earth. Maya and Carter ran to the command bridge. Officers rushed to their stations. Screens filled with data. Report, Carter demanded. The tactical officer's hands flew across controls. Sir, we have 15. No, 20 contacts. Coming out of hyperspace. Distance, 1 million kilometers enclosing. Maya's heart raced. Is it the swarm? Another fleet? Scanning now, the science officer said. Her face went pale. Sir, these ships, they're not swarm. Then what are they? Carter asked. The answer came as the ships emerged fully into normal space. The view screen showed them clearly, 20 massive vessels, but not black like swarm ships. These were silver, elegant, covered in strange symbols that glowed blue. Those markings, Carter whispered. I know those markings, sir. Maya looked at him. They're builder ships, Carter said. But these are different. These are their warships. Their actual military fleet. The communication system activated. A voice spoke. Deep, powerful. The language was alien but translated automatically. Humans of Earth, this is Fleet Commander Zarathor of the Builder Concordat. We come in peace. We come with news. Carter opened a channel. Commander Zarathor, this is Admiral Carter of the USS Redemption. We welcome you. The screen changed. It showed an alien, tall, 7 feet. Blue skin, 4 arms, eyes like liquid gold. This was a builder, but different from the ones Carter knew. This one wore armor. Battle scars crossed her face. Admiral Carter, Zarathor said. We heard of your victory. 1 swarm fleet destroyed. Impressive. Earth has proven itself worthy. Worthy of what? Maya asked. Zarathor's golden eyes fixed on her. Worthy of the truth. Worthy of joining the real war. Carter stepped forward. What do you mean, real war? The 5 swarm fleets you fear? Zarathor said. They are nothing. A minor threat. The true swarm empire numbers 10,000 fleets. Maybe more. Silence. Complete terrible silence. Maya felt the deck spin beneath her feet. 10,000? The swarm has been conquering for 1,000,000 years, Zarathor continued. They control half the galaxy. 300 civilizations destroyed, but thousands more survived, hiding, fighting, dying alone. Carter's voice was hard. Why didn't you tell us this before? Why did you let us think 5 fleets was all? Because you weren't ready, Zarathor said simply. If we told you the full truth, you would have given up, surrendered. But now you've tasted victory. Now you know you can fight. Now you can handle the truth. Maya walked closer to the screen. What do you want from us? Zarathor smiled. A warrior's smile. We want you to join us. Join the Alliance. Alliance? Carter asked. 73 civilizations, Zarathor explained. All fighting the swarm, all refusing to die quietly. We've been at war for 10,000 years. Winning some battles, losing others, surviving. The screen changed. It showed a massive station, bigger than a moon. Thousands of different ships docked there. Aliens of every shape and size working together. This is Unity Station, Zarathor said. The heart of the Alliance. Here we share technology, plan strategies, support each other. Alone, each civilization is weak. Together we are strong. Carter looked at Maya, then at his crew. Everyone thinking the same thing. What would joining mean? Carter asked carefully. Earth provides ships and soldiers, Zarathor said. In return, the Alliance protects your system, shares advanced technology, gives you allies across the galaxy. You will no longer fight alone. But we will have to fight, Maya said. Yes, Zarathor admitted. The war is endless. The swarm never stops. But neither do we. We fight, we survive. We protect those who cannot protect themselves. Carter was quiet for a long moment. Then he spoke. I need to consult with Earth's government. This is not my decision alone. Of course, Zarathor agreed. We will wait in orbit. But Admiral, decide quickly. Swarm scouts are already searching for Earth. After your victory, they will send a larger force, perhaps within a year. The transmission ended. Carter immediately contacted Earth Command. Within hours, an emergency council formed. Every world leader, every military commander, everyone who mattered. The debate was fierce. Some argued for joining. Others said it was a trap. Some wanted to hide. Others wanted to fight. Maya watched from the redemption, frustrated, angry. They're wasting time, she told Carter. While they argue, the swarm is coming. Democracy is slow, Carter said. But it's what makes us human. What makes us worth saving. The debate continued for 3 days. Then Admiral Stevens called a vote. 70% voted yes. Join the alliance. Fight together. Carter sent the message to Zarathor. Earth accepts. We join the alliance. Zarathor's face showed approval. Good, then let us begin. First, we fortify your system. Second, we teach you to build better ships. Third, we train your people. And fourth, she paused, we show you something. Something that will change everything. What? Maya asked. Come to Unity Station, Zarathor said. Both of you, see the alliance with your own eyes. Then decide if you truly want this future. Carter looked at Maya. Captain Chen, will you join me? Maya smiled. Try to stop me. They took a small ship. A builder escort led them through hyperspace. The journey took 2 weeks. 2 weeks of jumping through dimensions. Seeing wonders and horrors. Finally, they arrived. Unity Station hung in space like a metal. Moon, massive, ancient, beautiful. Ships from 100 different species flew around. Trading, talking, working together. It's incredible. Maya whispered. A shuttle brought them inside. They walked through corridors filled with aliens. Some humanoid, some insect-like, some pure energy. All different, all united by one goal, survival. Zarathor met them in the central chamber, a massive room where representatives from every alliance species gathered. Welcome, Zarathor said, to the last free peoples of the galaxy. The representatives turned to look at Carter and Maya. Some nodded. Some made strange gestures. All showed respect. Humans, Zarathor announced loudly, the newest members of our alliance. They destroyed a swarm fleet with 300 ships and courage. The chamber erupted in cheers, clicks, roars, every species celebrating in their own way. Maya felt tears in her eyes. They weren't alone. Across the galaxy, others fought the same war, felt the same pain, shared the same hope. Now, Zarathor said, let me show you why we will win. She led them to a secure chamber. Deep in the station, guards everywhere. Inside, a massive hologram floated. It showed the galaxy. Billions of stars. Red zones marked swarm territory. Blue zones marked alliance territory. The swarm controls half the galaxy, Zarathor said. But they grow slowly, because they don't create. They only consume. She touched to control. The hologram changed. It showed green zones, growing, spreading. We create, Zarathor continued. We adapt. We innovate. Every year we get stronger. Every year the swarm gets weaker. They don't realize it yet, but they're dying. How long? Carter asked. How long until we win? 1,000 years, Zarathor said. Maybe more, maybe less. But we will win, because we have something they don't. What? Maya asked. Zarathor looked at them, her golden eyes burning with determination. Hope. We have hope. And hope is the strongest weapon in the universe. Maya and Carter returned to Earth. They told everyone what they saw. The alliance, the war, the long road ahead. Some people were scared. Others were excited. But everyone understood. Earth's journey was just beginning. Over the next year, changes came fast. Alliance engineers helped build new shipyards. Earth's fleet grew. 300 ships became 600. Then 1,000 builder teachers trained human soldiers. Maya led the first class, learning advanced tactics, new weapons, different ways of thinking. The Redemption was upgraded again. Stronger shields, better weapons. It became the flagship of Earth's fleet. Carter was promoted. Fleet Admiral, leader of all Earth's military forces, and Maya, she became captain of the new ship, the second Supercarrier, named after the battle that saved Earth, the USS Victory. One day, Maya stood on the Victory's bridge. New, powerful, ready for anything. Carter visited her, officially transferring command. "Take care of her," Carter said. "I will," Maya promised. They looked out at Earth, ships training in orbit, families watching from below, children dreaming of the stars. "Do you think we'll really win?" Maya asked. 1,000 years is a long time. "We'll win," Carter said with certainty. "Because we're human. We don't know how to quit," alarm sounded. "Not emergency, just alert." "Sir," the communications officer called. "Message from Unity Station. There's a swarm fleet attacking the Calyx system. They're requesting support." Maya looked at Carter. Carter nodded. "All crew to battle stations," Maya ordered. "Prepare for hyperspace jump." Her crew moved efficiently. "Perfectly trained. Ready, Captain?" her pilot asked. "Course?" Maya smiled. The same smile warriors wore for 1,000,000 years. The smile of those who fight for what they love. Set course for Calyx system. Full speed. The Victory jumped into hyperspace, racing toward battle, toward danger, toward destiny. Earth was no longer hiding, no longer waiting, no longer alone. Humanity had joined the galaxy's fight, and they would fight until the swarm was dust, until every world was free, until peace finally came. The redemption brought humans home. The Victory would take them to the stars, and nothing would stop them. In homes across Earth, parents told their children stories. Stories of brave captains, of impossible battles, of the day humans proved they belonged among the stars, and every story ended the same way. They fought. They survived. They never gave up. Because that's what humans do. That's what humanity always does.